How did you get to work with the Goethe Institute Nairobi on a video art exhibition? Because that's another part of the work you do.
They're cool because even before all this stuff, they still trusted us in a sense. Because they commissioned that first show in 2009, way before
anything happened.
Yeah.
I don't know why they commissioned us.
I think they knew. They knew. They knew that Jim was doing photography and that we were making videos and that we were also doing music, and then they checked it out or something. Then anyway, just one day they just came and said, "So we know that you guys do this music stuff, but you also do the video stuff. Would you want to do the same thing but in a different setting?
Try another genre.
Context." Yeah. So that this time, instead of the music leading the way, it's just the band, but it's the visuals that are kind of the main thing about this project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that had never happened to us before.
Yeah.
But you've also done DJ sets alongside exhibitions there as well.
Yeah.
So it is a whole
Like
multimedia production.
One-stop shopping.
And
Okay.
what did you do when you designed the venue for the second BLNRB concert? What was that?
Jim, can tell us about that.
Because you guys were at another festival.
Yeah.
Same thing.
The greatest festival on earth.
Let's not.
They came and said same thing, like we want to do this thing and think you guys could try and kind of organize how it looks like.
Yeah.
I think I was roped in to design the graphics for the thing, and so it kind of naturally lent itself to asking us to do the event space also. So I don't know if that was the plan.
Was that the first or the second?
First or second?
Because we didn't do the second. We didn't do the first BLNRB. That was the one that was in the.
It was yours? There's the one we went? Like there's one you did most of the stuff when we left, and then there's this other one.
The one that was in the tire place.
No.
Oh, you mean that other one? Oh,
See, he was talking about.
so there's actually three.
The three? Okay.
There was the one that was in the tire
Yeah,
place.
that's right.
I didn't know about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so generally it's just that thing that Goethe has what they call us when they have interesting stuff like today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually yeah.
You've just come back from the South by Southwest festival. How did that go?
It was very cool. it was a bit, because we weren't there for that long, so we didn't have time to absorb the festival in and of itself. It's almost like we were just working, but we're working in this carnivalesque atmosphere where there's gigs in every second establishment going down the road, just drowning each other out with sound. There's so many gigs that you want to watch at the same time as the gig that you're supposed to be playing. Like, it was just insane. And then the fact that it's actually endorsed by the city is like, these guys are cool.
Yeah.
It was really intense because of how we got there and we were playing the next day.
Yeah.
The day after that, then we left.
Yeah.
You know, like
So it came and went very quickly.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was also a good experience because.
Did you meet people who love the music from outside of?
Yeah. No, that was what was I think the craziest thing, meeting fans who have never been here. Like, you know, like meeting someone who genuinely has
No connection
to Kenya.
Yeah.
And he knows Swahili lyrics phonetically. He didn't even understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
But during the concert, there's like this one guy who was reciting lyrics, and even after the show, I had to look for him and ask him, "So, have you been to Kenya?" And he's like, "No, I just listened and I like just mouthed what."
Yeah.
What
was really cool.
I didn't get his name. So,
But then there was like a bunch of guys from Mexico City, like, and they came to watch us.
Yeah.
Like, we were like, okay.
like they said specifically, like we came from South by.
Yeah.
But the biggest reason we came was you guys. And, like that was just, you know, those.
There's something slightly weird about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's surreal when you hear such things. So it's,
Yeah. But do you find people from within Africa picking up on what you're doing?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there's at some point it's like we used to wonder whether the other African acts knew us
Yeah.
But like even at South by, because we went with an African showcase,
Yeah.
the other artists knew who we were. Like
Yeah.
we didn't have to say,
Introduce yourself.
yeah, like this is our CD.
Yes.
Kind of like, and I guess we also knew them. So I think the African music community.
Nowadays, you have a pretty good idea of who's playing what. Like Balochi is from Congo is playing hip hop. Spoke Matambo is doing his weird George Clinton hip hop type things. Bez is doing some R&B things, and also all the other pop arts. So,
and maybe in a sense, I guess we always group together in like interviews and things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Particularly the new act, the seemingly new acts.
The emerging.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are you planning to do next?
Survive.
Thrive.
Stay alive.
So, okay, this is my personal view, but I feel like
Disclaimer.
Not discuss this with the rest of the band.
I feel like we are at the point where it's just stuff is beginning to happen, and so it's just put yourself to build on and enjoy the night.
Oh, actually, that's pretty cool.
Really?
You know? Yeah, it is kind of intimidating.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I feel personally like it's a time to really remember why you were getting into this, because there's a lot of stuff happening around the idea
That isn't necessarily related
about,
to.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
it's kind of scary.
So how have you been making a living out of what you do?
We do other things.
Yeah, we
You have day jobs.
yeah, we do like
Yeah.
We never quit our day jobs through this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't allowed us the luxury
Tell the kids that.
of quitting.
Yeah, I want to be there, just like you, just to move.
Yeah.
So what are your day jobs?
I guess we can settle there.
No, like I think I'm the one who's full-time musician.
Okay.
If I'm not doing that, I'm making music for other guys.
And I do illustration and animation work.
Okay.
I do all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah, really.
Paints.
Yeah. I'm with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Do a bit of everything.
design,
Yeah.
Like
Advertising.
this
Yeah.
is videography. Like this is.
But I guess it tends to be stuff that we'll come back and still do within the scope of the band.
Yeah.
So in a way, like I find it cool to still have the day job because it puts things. For me personally, I feel like it kind of helps put things in a bit of perspective somehow. Because if you're constantly working on this one project, then you get this tunnel vision and everything. But when or especially because the way this band in particular is, it's like this crazy idea that you have is what you go with. But if that's all you did, then you'd forget things like it's actually supposed to not be on this island by itself, only making sense to itself, you know? So those kinds of things. I find it kind of beneficial to still have something else that's going on. But I don't know if it's going to be...
That's his
that's like, real.
That's like not surrounded by weirdness. And,
Thanks for talking to me and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.